Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to discuss about how to serialize the data. So last time what we did is we pulled data from iTunes and we used the MVC pattern. So this is what's going to happen in pair programming. When you go to an interview, you're going to sit next to somebody and they're going to kind of talk to you through, like, they're not going to talk to you. I mean, they're going to help you out sometimes if you get stuck, but you want to make sure that you got it all down and clear and concise. So make sure you follow what I'm doing right now in just kind of repeat it as we go. So go ahead and do a project on your own and kind of like test it. So you don't like just type. It's better to just actually make a project and kind of like try to repeat the steps I've done. So let's go ahead and serialize the data. So how are we gonna do that, right? Let me go ahead and I did this last time. I just want to do it over for you guys. Okay, so we have a. Let me explain what I did here. So we create a serialized data method, and then we pass the data, and then it returns a string any because you don't know the key value pair. It's an array of something, some dictionary, right? So it's returning arrays of dictionary, but you don't know if it's gonna be arrays of dictionary, right? So you if you look at the data model right here, if you hear a background noise, that's probably my laptop fan. So let me go ahead and I'm sorry about that. I hope the next videos is not gonna be like that. I'm actually staying at friends, so if you have serialized data here, so I create a let serialized data, and then this one returns the try and catch. So it's better to just do a try question mark. What it does is it returns an optional try. So, and I want to also guard this and go to else. And if the data is nil, just return nil. Or we print the statement, right? So we should have like an error for nil, like serialized nil, right? Serialized. So serialized data was okay, so serialized nil, so I can go ahead and use that. So go to generic and serialized nil, raw type. So raw value returns the string. So now we got the data, right? And this should be any, my mistake, and then just go return the data. So that's data. So that basically calls this method, passes in the data, and then does a try on the data, and then does a guard, and then if it's nil, it's gonna print the nil, and it's gonna return nil. Otherwise, it's gonna return serial data. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use it here. So I'm just gonna print serialized data, right? So serialized data returns an optional, so we have to guard it. S data we call it. Serialized data. It should be guardlet, right? Else return, and or we can print generic error type dot serialize mail dot raw. Okay, so that returns the serialized data. It's correct. And I don't know why. Oh, God, let this data else. What is the problem? Okay, so since we are in a closure, you have to call self on the serialized data, right? And since we're calling self, we're holding a strong reference to the closure. So and the closure hold a strong reference to self. So it's like a circular reference. So you wanna use unowned when you do the closure. You only use unowned self. I'm gonna discuss that in another video. So it's just basically I want to break that reference cycle, right? So this should go away. I don't think it's. Oh, you have to put in. Okay, so in because it's on a closure. So that's it. We can just print it. Print as data. So if we get data here, that means we're in business. Yes, we got data. So we got all the data that's coming back with the query we did. So next video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this data and we're gonna populate into collection. We're also gonna remove all our storyboards because in an interview, they wanna give you the most challenging ways of doing stuff, right? And last interview I had for Grinder was they asked me to remove all the storyboards and do everything in code. So I suggest we do that next time. Okay, have a good one. Until next time.